Welcome back, friends. Now you're officially in the community website. You have set up your profile, you have set up your workspace, and you are now ready to create a group. Why do you want to create a group? Because you want to start telling other people about your idea. You might have an intention to grab the attention of other people to have and hire other team members in your group, or you might have already have your team and your idea and everything, and you want to set up your group or your projects to finalize everything and you to start entering the competition. So here you need to create a group. This is the first step. But before creating the group, let's see what are the other groups doing around here. For example, this VECA, if I click on VECA, I can see that this is, for example, the cover, this is the logo, and this is their activity. For example, they were active a week ago, and this is their bio. If I click on it, I can see the whole bio about this project, and I can see that they have been part of the competition of 2023 2022, and their public group, and I can request for the membership. I can see all of the information related to their group, and I can see that who are the lab leaders and etc. So this is a good place for you to start showing other people what is your idea and what you're going to do. So if I click on create a group, then I have access to all of these fields. First, I will need to start with the details. I will go and give a name to my group, and I will go and add this description about your project or your group. And here you will go for the privacy options. Do you want it to be a public group, a private group, which other people need to request membership, and when they're accepted, they can join the group? Or do you want it to be a hidden group, which only the people who are invited can join the group? And you will go and choose the group type. For the sake of the competition of 2023, you need to choose this part, project to compete in 2023. The rest of the other options will be discovered in another tutorial, but for the competition, if you want to create a group and you want to start teaming up and you want to start building your project and everything, you need to choose this type. I will go for the next step. The next step is pretty straightforward. It'll ask you, do you want to create a discussion forum to allow members of this group to communicate in a structured bulletin board style fashion? If you want, you can choose it, which is a good idea. The next step is to adding an image for your group. I will go and select a file. This is the logo of the project that I have. So let's see. I'll go for this one. And you can crop it, the image. And for the next step, I will go and choose a cover photo. This is the cover photo that I want to choose. So for now, let me keep it to this size. And the next step. You have access to all of the member lists here, and it's a great thing. You can go and filter it only for your connections, or you can search for different members and you can actually invite them to your group, which is awesome. I will actually go for inviting. For example, I will search for Mai to see. Okay, and I will ask Mai to be in my group, and I can actually write something. I can write down. And I can send the invitation to Mai. And you can click on finish when you're done with all of the invitations, you can send multiple invitations at the same time. And when you're done, you can see that actually this is the group that have been created. When I click on it, I can see the bio of the information, the group description that I've added. This is the project that needs to be completed in the 2023, which is pending, but it is like there, and also people based on the privacy that I've chosen can see that, and they can come and see my information. And actually, when you are here in this page, this is the workspace for your group or your project, and you can add and edit everything. You can add your group image, you can add your group cover, and you can go here in the feed section. You can see the feed, you can share something within the group. So if I want to share something with one of my team members, I can even mention them here. So you can see all of your members in the first part, and you can start discussing with them and writing something and sharing something with them here. You can add a poll here, you can attach documents, you can attach video, and you can attach photo, which is awesome. So this is like your workspace for your own specific project, and you have access to the privacy of it, to the visibility of it, and to all of the information that you're going to share with your team members. Next is your photo section. So again, like the workspace that you had for your own self, here is the workspace for your projects. You can add videos, you can add photos, and also when you're adding it, you can share something or write something about that video. Then you have access to album, so you can create an album here. You can add multiple things here, and it's a good idea to complete all of these parts, because when people come and see your group, if they have all of the information there about your project, you have a higher chance of getting a team member or other people being actually interested in your project. The same for documents. So you can add documents, you can create folders and then add documents in case you want to keep it very organized. Actually, you can here in the next part, you can send messages. It's great when you have members. You can actually manage your messages and your inbox. Because I have no members in this group yet, I cannot add it, but you can send message to any of your team members here if you have them. You can send invitations for other people, the same place that you had when you wanted to create the group. You have access to that here as well. So you can send invitation to people, and you can see your discussions in terms of the topics that you want to talk about with your team members. You can see them here, but you need to be attentive. When you wanted to create the group, in one of the phases, it asked you if you want actually to have this discussion section. So if you have selected that part, then you will see this one, and you can go for creating a new discussion, and you can start discussing different topics, and start talking with the people. And the last part is the manage section, which you can actually change the name of the group, you can change the description and everything that you have actually mentioned in the creating a group process flow. So everything that you mentioned in the first place, you can actually go for changing the cover photo from here as well. And when you go to the cover photo, you can see that this is the recommended size for the cover photo. So if you have access to Canva or Photoshop or anywhere else, you can actually resize the photo that you want to add here, and you can put it here. Then you have access to the members. So you can see that if you have like a list of the members, you can actually promote your group members to moderators, co-organizers, or you can ban them. So there are some options for managing the level of your members. And In the last section, you have your requests. So any pending membership requests, you can see them here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is all of the information that you need to know about setting up and creating a new project. And when you have created your project, then in the group section, actually, you can see the information that you have entered and you can find your project. And if you click on My Groups, you can actually see the group that you have created. And based on the privacy level, if you have selected that this group is going to be public, then you can see that in all of the groups. Or if you have selected it to be private, you can see it in My Groups here. And yeah, that's like the places that you can have access to them. If you had any other question around how to create a group, how to set up everything, feel free to be connected with us with our website, informative website, which we are going to mention it in the description of this video. Thank you and have fun creating impact and income.